What is going on? Joe back again with another review. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new Prime collection that just came into MLB The Show 25, because it's a very good one. And before we get into this, there's also double XP and double PXP, as you guys can see on the left side of your screen. We got double XP, double PXP to July 3rd, which is very nice of them. Obviously, we got about like 5 days left till this whole fourth inning stuff is done, so that's very nice of them to add that into the game. But that was the main thing today, was the Prime series. So let's take a look at the things they added. Let's start off with this Prime program. Pretty simple to complete. We're going to start how to complete this first. You do the moments, you get 40 points from the moment. So very easy. There's these PXP missions, which are obviously very easy to do with the double XP that you're going to get. Pretty easy to do, just play with the cards, right? Then we have some Prime Series missions, which is the same as the summer ones, by the way. It's innings, Ks, hits, extra bases, and home runs. And then it's the same thing with just any players or pitchers. So pretty much the same stuff. Pretty easy to get this one done, I'm not going to lie. Currently at 60 points, very easy to get this one done. So there's 5 cards in the program, and these cards are very solid. The Richard Sexton is very solid, very good power on this card. Very good contact, decent vision, good clutch, good discipline. Very good first baseman card. Salvador Perez is also very solid. He does have a first baseman secondary, but just extremely good on the hitting with 100 on the power versus left, 90 plus, vision's 84, extremely good clutch at 97, 81 on the fielding as well. We do have a Charlie Morton card on here as well. He's got a fastball, curveball, sinker, cutter, splitter. Now once again, for 93, he's very solid. I think he's very good with the velo break. He's got really good pitching clutch at 108. I think he's a decent card. We also got this Mike Cameroon card, also very solid across the board. Can definitely be added to a lot of teams. 78 on the fielding, 88 on the speed, 68 on the steal. Definitely a solid card. This Jesse Chavez card is very good as well. Extremely good on the stats. He's got the cutter, sinker, circle change, fastball, slider. I mean, just look at the attributes on this card. It literally speaks for himself. The only bad attributes is control and velo, but he's so nasty that you're gonna destroy people with him. I mean, just 123 in the clutch, really good on the hits per 9, really good Ks. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal. He's got no quirks on his card, unfortunately, but he's very solid. So those are the 5 cards you get. You also get some packs. You get 2 of the Prime Deluxe packs for free, which is very nice of them to add. So that's the program. Pretty simple to do. It's really not hard. You just gotta put the time in and grind it. There also is a new Diamond Quest. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this Diamond Quest. You just get the Deluxe packs. I don't think it's worth it. They haven't upped the odds on the packs either, so I just don't think it's worth it. There's 30 stadium challenges for this one, so if you want to do it and grind your PXP, go ahead. I wouldn't recommend it, though. I just don't think it's worth it. And you can probably tell by the cards prices once we get into that later in the video. So here's the Prime collection. There's 18 cards in this collection to collect, but you do have to remember Lance Berkmen is the final reward, so you can't collect him. So there's really 17 cards to collect, and all these cards are found in the packs or in the program, except for Jason Kipnis right here. He is the AL Central reward for the live series. So if you do not have this card done, then it's going to be a little bit more expensive for you guys, as we'll see a little bit later. If you don't have the Jason Kipnis and you obviously can't get the Lance Berkman, you're going to have to collect all the other cards in this collection. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. If you already have the Jason Kipnis, then it's going to be a little bit cheaper for you guys. But yeah, get all the cards you can in the program, and then we're going to have to buy a lot of them on the market. And obviously with those deluxe packs, you're going to be able to pull a lot of these guys as well. But as you guys can see, it's a very cheap collection. It's really not expensive. The 2 most expensive cards are these 2 with the Jason Varitek and the Terry Pennington card. These are definitely going to cost you, but it's a little bit better than Pipeline Pass buying that super expensive Vlad or the super expensive Kyle Schwarber, for example. I think they've done a good job with this collection of making sure it's not too expensive. So we got 5 cards around 5,000 stubs at 92. Then we have a couple cards in the 94 range going for about 16,000, 17,000 stubs. And the 295 cards are going for around 70K. So that's basically how you're going to do this. So if you do the whole program, that's going to give you 5 cards. And if you buy these cards on the market, it's going to give you 15. And then you're going to get that Ian Kinsler that you're going to get, which is going to give you that Lance Berkman to be able to get this collection done. So like I say, if you don't get that Kipnis, you're going to have to buy these 2 expensive cards on the market. But I do like the way they do this, and I think it's a lot better than some of the previous programs they've done, like Pipeline Pass, for example. And I do think most people can afford it if they really want to get this done. And let's look at those 2 expensive cards. The Jason Varitek is very solid, really solid catcher, I'm not going to lie. Very good hitting stats. Very good fielding stats. I think he can play for a lot of teams. And the Terry Pennington is also a very solid player. Extremely good on the contact, pretty good on the power. You can obviously up the power once you get in parallel, which is nice. Really good vision, extremely good clutch, very good fielding. Unfortunately, you can only play third base. There's a lot of good third basemen in the game right now, so you might have to play him at DH if you have to. So this Ian Kinsler, you get at 8 cards collected, and he's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, for a second baseman, he's pretty good. He's got 90 speed, 92 steal, 86 fielding, pretty solid hitting stats across the board. And Lance Berkman is the final collection card. Very good card. I think he's very solid. He plays the whole outfield and first base, which is nice. 100 on the power and contact, which is very solid. 80 on the power versus left. 86 on the vision you can get up with parallels. 109 in the clutch, which is very solid. 78 on the feeling, 65 on speed. Definitely a solid collection reward for sure. So that is pretty much the whole prime collection right there. Pretty much how you earn it, just do the program, and you're gonna have to buy a lot of the cards in the market right now. Now, if you do get this Lance Berkman done, I don't think he's gonna add to Ted Williams because he's not on here and people already have discovered him. So you're not gonna be able to use him for Ted Williams, but you will be able to use him for the next Legends of Flashbacks collection. But this might be a good one to get now because I think these cards, are definitely gonna go up in price when that comes out. Obviously, it's gonna be, a while away, but pretty solid collection here from SDS today. I definitely think this was another solid content drop for sure, with the new Prime program coming out, with the double XP, with the collection, with the Diamond Quest, and there was another June Spotlight that came out as well today. So definitely a solid update. I think they did a great job with this one. Definitely got to hop in and play, especially with this double PXP. If you guys are still behind on your team affinities for the All-Star stuff coming very shortly, definitely make sure you guys do that, because I made a video talking how to prepare for All-Star Week because it's going to be coming up very shortly. Because if we take a look at that calendar, you guys can see 7-11, we have the All-Star content coming. So it's coming very shortly. We can see the 5th inning and Weekend Classic 4 is coming on the 3rd, as well as with the June Lightning player, which is very exciting. And there's a new Evolution player coming next Tuesday. So a lot of stuff to look forward to. Definitely hop in and grind the game. Do the Prime stuff if you can. Complete any of their offline content if you have to. And obviously jump into that team affinity so you guys can get all the All-Star content moving forward. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys like the Prime stuff? Do you guys like this program, this little drop? I think it was a very solid drop from San Diego Studios today. I'm kind of glad they're listening to the community and taking some feedback in and making the game better, which is always nice to see. But if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.